All right, diving into the world of digital products and online businesses today.
Sounds exciting.
We're looking at this website, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like this massive, I don't even know what to call it.
Like a library?
More than a library.
Warehouse.
Yeah. A warehouse of digital treasures. Over 21 million articles, ebooks, videos.
Wow.
Even software and music.
All digital.
All digital, and it's all ready for, get this, repackaging and reselling.
Really?
It's crazy. I mean, the scale of this is just mind-blowing.
It is. It really is.
But what can we learn from this? What does this tell us about?
It's entrepreneurship.
Yeah, entrepreneurship in the digital age and the possibilities. Maybe the pitfalls.
Definitely.
I think it really highlights this whole shift
to digital products.
towards digital products, yeah.
And this huge demand for online learning and resources.
Absolutely.
People want information. They want it now.
They want it now. They want it packaged.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack what we have here. The website keeps mentioning key LR and MRR.
Right.
Which, if you're not familiar.
Sounds like alphabet soup.
It's like,
Yeah.
What is that?
Exactly.
So what exactly do those terms mean?
Well, they refer to different types of rights associated with digital products. So PLR stands for private label rights.
Okay.
And it basically means you can buy a product, modify it.
Oh, okay.
Add your own branding and sell it as your own creation.
So you're not just reselling it straight up.
No, you're taking it, you're making it your own.
Yeah, putting your own spin on it.
Exactly.
So it's like taking, I don't know, like a pre-made recipe. You tweak it, you add your own little spices, and then you call it your signature dish.
Exactly. That's a great analogy.
So it's kind of like having a head start, but you have the freedom to customize it.
Exactly. And then on the other hand, you have MRR, which stands for Master Resale Rights.
Okay.
And with MRR, you can resell the product as is, but you cannot modify it.
Okay, so that's a little bit more.
It's more like being a distributor.
Yeah, you're just...
So you're selling the original product.
Okay.
But under your own,
brand, your own marketing.
Brand and marketing.
Got it.
So those are the two big ones.
So you could theoretically build an entire online business.
Right.
Using these products, PLR, MRR.
Yeah.
Without creating any original content yourself.
Sounds tempting.
Right. But is that really a sustainable approach though?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Like, what are the pros and cons here of starting with this pre-existing content versus, blood, sweat, and tears, creating your own?
It's really appealing because it's simple.
It is. It's simple.
And it seems like a quick start.
Right.
Especially for someone new to online business.
Who might be a little intimidated.
Very intimidated.
By creating everything themselves.
Yeah, who wants to reinvent the wheel, right.
Exactly, yeah.
But is that realistic?
For long-term success.
Yeah, for long-term success. Is that how you really build a thriving business?
Well, the website definitely plays up the ready-made aspect.
Yeah.
We're talking about instant access.
Oh, yeah.
Rapid delivery, tools to grow your business 100x faster.
100x, wow.
It's like, come on.
That's a big promise.
Yeah, and they even mentioned sales funnels and lead magnets.
Which are...
I'm guessing are what, marketing tools?
Yeah, those are kind of pre-designed systems.
Okay.
To attract customers and convert them into buyers.
Okay, so help me understand. What is a sales funnel?
Okay, so a sales funnel, in very simple terms,
Yeah.
is a series of steps that guide potential customers towards making a purchase.
So it's like a journey.
Exactly. It's a journey.
And you're bringing them in?
Yeah, you're nurturing them along.
And then hopefully at the end, they're like...
They buy, they convert.
They convert, yeah.
And then a lead magnet is a valuable piece of content, like an ebook or a checklist that you offer for free in exchange for someone's email address.
You're getting their information.
Exactly.
Building a list.
You're building a list of potential customers.
Interesting.
So you're giving away something valuable to get their information so you can market to them later.
So they're not just providing the products.
No.
They're also providing the framework.
The whole framework.
For marketing them.
For marketing, for everything.
And the variety is pretty extensive.
It is.
I mean, they have business, marketing.
Health, social media, everything.
Everything, yeah.
You name it, it's there.
Which does raise an interesting point.
Yeah.
It lowers the barrier to entry.
Absolutely.
For people who want to get into online business.
Makes it very easy,
well,
but...
There's always a but.
Does it also create a very saturated market?
That's the question, right?
Yeah, because if we're talking 21 million articles...
Yeah.
Thousands of ebooks.
Like,
I mean...
How do you stand out?
How do you even sift through all that to find what's really valuable?
Yeah, that's the key. how do you even know where to start?
Exactly. And it comes back to,
quality over quantity.
Exactly.
It's easy to be swayed by, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff.
So much stuff. It's all mine.
It's all mine. I can resell it.
It doesn't mean it's good.
But it doesn't mean it's good.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Quantity doesn't equal quality.
It's like that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Exactly.
You might have access to this mountain of content.
Right.
But is it actually valuable?
Yeah.
Is it relevant?
Is it relevant to your audience?
To your audience.
Yeah.
And how do you even use it effectively?
That's the other piece.
You need to have a discerning eye. You need to understand your audience.
Absolutely.
And you need a solid strategy.
Yes. You can't just jump in blindly.
Otherwise, you're just going to get lost in this sea of pre-made content.
Exactly. You'll be lost at sea.
So how do you differentiate yourself?
Yeah.
In a marketplace that's already saturated?
That's the challenge.
What unique value can you offer?
That's a great question.
And it's something I think we need to explore.
Yeah, we need to delve deeper.
As we delve deeper into this
world.
Yeah.
It's about finding that balance.
Okay, now we're getting to the heart of it.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to hear more about finding that balance.
Okay.
But before we do that,
yeah,
I want to touch upon another important thing here.
Okay.
The ethics of reselling content.
Oh, yeah.
Is it okay to just slap your name on something?
Yeah, is that ethical?
That you bought PLR.
Right.
And just call it your own.
Where is the line here?
Where's the line? That's a great question.
When it comes to using pre-made content ethically.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
That's where things get a little more nuanced.
Yeah, let's dive into those ethical considerations.
Yeah, let's do it.
In the next part of our deep dive.
Okay, sounds good. So we were talking about the ethics.
Right, the ethics of reselling.
Of reselling content.
Yeah.
Is it really okay to just
take it.
Slap your name on it.
And call it a day. Call it a day. Yeah.
Well, it's tricky, right?
It is tricky.
It's not always so black and white.
Okay.
I mean, on the one hand, PLR can be a legitimate way to get started.
Okay.
Especially if you're new.
Okay.
And you're adding value, right?
So it's not just about taking a pre-made product and reselling it as is.
Exactly.
You got to do something to it.
To put your spin on it.
You got to add some value.
Add your expertise, customize it.
What would be an example of that?
So let's say, for example, you buy a PLR ebook about social media marketing.
Okay.
Instead of just reselling it, right?
Right.
You could add your own case studies.
Okay.
Update the information with the latest trends, maybe tailor it to a specific niche.
So you're making it unique.
You're making it unique, you're adding value,
Yeah.
You're not just reselling generic content.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Right.
But what about the people who are just trying to,
make a quick buck.
Make a quick buck, yeah.
Just reselling low quality stuff.
No modification.
Just buying it and selling it.
Yeah, is that
That's where it gets a little...
Is that misleading?
It can be misleading.
Hmm?
And honestly, it's not a good long-term strategy.
No.
People can see through that.
They can see through that, yeah.
It's like those get-rich-quick schemes.
Exactly.
It's not real.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Building a real business takes more than that.
It takes more than just reselling.
You got to build trust.
Trust with your audience.
Provide real value.
Yeah.
Establish your brand.
Okay, so if someone is listening and they're thinking, this PLR, MRR, this is interesting.
Yeah.
What would you say are the most important things to keep in mind?
I think it's important to approach it with a critical eye.
Okay.
Don't just get seduced by the ready-made thing.
Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, the hype, the quick success.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Okay.
Evaluate the quality of the content.
Yeah.
And most importantly, align it with your own goals and values.
Your own goals and values, that's important. Yeah, what do you want to achieve?
Yeah.
What do you stand for?
What unique perspective can you bring?
Exactly.
You've mentioned this idea of finding your voice a couple of times.
It's crucial.
What does that even mean?
So, in the context of online business, it's about understanding what you're passionate about.
Okay.
What you're good at.
Yeah.
What your audience needs.
What?
It's not just about repackaging.
Right.
It's about creating something that's authentically you.
Okay, so think about the people you admire online.
Yeah.
What makes them stand out?
Exactly.
Their unique voice.
Their unique voice.
Their personality, their passion.
They're connecting.
They're connecting with their audience.
It's not just about the product. It's about the story.
The story, the value.
The relationships.
The relationships, exactly.
So you got to go beyond the surface.
You got to dig deeper.
Understand the needs.
The needs, the desires.
The desires, yeah.
What problems are they facing?
What solutions are they looking for? How can you help them?
It's really interesting because we started with this website.
With millions of products.
Millions of digital products.
And we've ended up talking about
the core of entrepreneurship.
The essence of it.
Yeah. Finding your voice, your value.
Yeah.
Building those connections.
It all comes back to that.
It does, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're using pre-made content or creating your own.
The principles are the same.
The principles are the same.
This has been an interesting journey.
Fascinating journey, yeah.
We've explored a lot.
PLR, MRR.
The pros and cons. The ethics, quality versus quantity.
Finding your unique voice.
It's been a whirlwind.
It has, and I think the key takeaway here
is
that in this digital world,
which is so crowded,
you got to stand out.
You got to differentiate yourself.
You have to say, find your own way.
Offer something valuable.
Something unique.
And authentically you.
Yeah. So to everyone listening, as we wrap up this deep dive, think about this.
What will your unique contribution be?
What will your mark be?
How are you going to make your mark on the world?
Yeah, in this online world.
Don't be afraid to experiment.
To learn, to iterate.
It's a constantly evolving landscape.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
There's so much opportunity.
There is, and you know this deep dive.
It's been thought-provoking.
It's been thought-provoking. I hope it sparks some ideas for you.
I hope so.
And we would love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
What are you most intrigued by?
Yeah, what questions do you have?
What insights have you gleaned?
Share your thoughts.
Continue the conversation.
Let's keep the dialogue going.
Keep exploring, keep learning.
And keep diving deep.
You know, it's funny how we started with this website with millions of products.
I know, right?
And we've ended up having this really deep conversation.
About, like the bigger picture.
The bigger picture.
Yeah.
Of what it means to be an entrepreneur.
It's like, it all comes back to the fundamentals, right?
It really does.
Whether you're starting with something pre-made or building it from scratch.
It's about, the principles.
The principles are the same.
Yeah, and it's been a fascinating journey.
It has.
Exploring this whole world.
Yeah.
PLR, MRR,
The pros, the cons.
All the ethical stuff.
Right, all the considerations.
And I think most importantly.
Yeah.
We keep coming back to this idea
of finding your voice.
Yeah, finding your voice, offering something truly valuable.
In a world that's so saturated.
Yeah, how do you stand out? How do you make your mark?
That's the challenge. But it's also the exciting part.
It is exciting.
It's like, what's your unique contribution going to be?
Yeah, so to everyone listening out there.
Yeah, as we wrap up
this deep dive.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? What are you thinking?
What's resonating with you?
What questions do you have? What insights are you walking away with?
Share your thoughts.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
Keep the conversation going.
Keep exploring, keep learning.
And keep diving deep.